Hey guys, I'm Round 1 Fight, and this is my reaction to Ash vs. Yugi, Pokemon vs. Yu-Gi-Oh! Death Battle. Decently excited for this one. The match isn't really my thing, but the lead-up's been pretty cool. Surprised it's this long as an episode, honestly. Guess they wanted to go all out for a lot of people's most wanted and stuff. Got the usual jitters from watching a new episode. I can't wait to see how it goes, if Ash can pull an upset, just because that'd be cool. Nothing against Yugi, he's cool. I'm also curious what it'll be the next time, and season 26, I guess, starter. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
Oh, they made the...
Biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yugi?
Yeah, they made the renders move. That's cool.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
This is a big episode.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Look how long it is. So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest game, Night Swarm. It just launched, and it's all about action.
Collect companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this survivor-like and roguelike RPG. Double the like.
Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it. Look at that gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now, and 15% off for a limited time. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Oh, the kids get
Wiz is
their
using
first
his
one at age
voice
10.
he had with
If you don't sleep in like Ash
Eggman's
Ketchum from
preview.
Poundtown.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon
10 for
master,
25
though
years.
He didn't really know what
Likes
that meant.
Pokemon, blah blah
How
blah
about taking
blah
down your
blah.
rivals to be the very best, like
And
no
Poke
one
Ringer,
ever
also
was.
whichever
Well,
Poke
Gary,
Girl
don't
companion you watched
groupies.
growing up.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers
National
at the Pokemon
Ash Ketchum
League.
Day, September
So
15th.
Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And wait, he's your problem now.
I like that
Pikachu was
Pokedex number game
the new duo
thing.
had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we
Yeah.
are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
That's a good
Ash is
transition.
equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow red enough voltage.
Electric, can absorb electricity to power up, immune to paralysis. Physical contact may induce paralysis. Loves ketchup.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same
I wonder if they'll show anything from
Over time,
Detective Pikachu.
learned Volt
Just
Tackle,
because.
Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for outgoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the
Yeah.
anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style.
Yeah.
The guy plays crazy.
Curious if
Nothing
that'll
but
mean
big
much.
damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond
Fair
is
enough.
magnetic and brought them new allies.
Surprised no
Brock,
quote or whatever has
just
said
to name a
that.
few. Underneath the
Serena
stubbornness of
is,
crispy
I
bites,
believe,
they are
the
loyal friends.
Just
favorite
like
Ash
Ash's
pair.
Pokemon.
She did
They're not just
actually have the
going
guts to
in a
kiss him,
shiny
so.
hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring
This
fights.
is a bad word
Ash
into
can
that after
combine
these
their water
descriptions are
attacks
done.
with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's flare.
Yeah, this is where it
Then
ended.
I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Yeah, there's a Smash
Had a
background.
fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level.
Yeah, all of his
And
Pokemon
that
types.
friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too.
25% the light speed.
Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss!
While
The
Solar Beam
people
Explosion
of
Impact
Pokemon
explicitly
are
absorbs
so
sunlight
strong, his flamethrower melts
and it just stayed
boulders.
light
The
speed.
Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusk
Professor Oak's Pokemon Holocaster is referenced by James. These episodes and segments are shown to be broadcasted on TV, proving them canon. Okay.
souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree? He chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe
That's
his
gonna happen
secret
in
is
fight.
watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to
Oh.
bond with his pals with Aura.
That looks like Dragon Ball
Life
Super,
Force
kinda.
that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams.
Yeah,
and
he's gonna
force
show up.
spears.
No
And
way he
with
doesn't.
Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone.
Wait, is that a freaking
Ash
gun?
accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses.
I feel like I've heard this music before.
transforming him into
Maybe in James Bond
It comes
versus
with
John
a
Wick.
huge power increase, but there's a catch.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's from Bond's- Bond's,
Pay for the ultimate
part.
water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's
Pretty
Pokemon
cool.
and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from
Ash and his
Lysander, who
Pokemon
tried to
resisted Lysander's mind control thanks to their bonds. James, in case similarly escaped, Malamars controlled the strongest hypnotic Pokemon. That's probably pretty cool. A lot of people were saying that Yugi could turn Ash's Pokemon against them, which was pretty much a talking point, but seems like he can resist it.
Whole life, they fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones. Who
Hmm.
halted Reggie Gigas? Who can tow entire regions?
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Ah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken?
Don't understand any of that, but whatever. And stupid ads, no, I have not. I don't use social media like that, shut up.
That's right, poor kids.
Boomstick 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Hide you, Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt thunderbolt. This rainbow lightning is their
Huh.
ace. You see this coming? You're cooked.
Is
Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an ultra beast?
Hmm.
Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
ooh.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu. So
Yeah.
It was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! Or can let my boy win! Yes!
Yeah. The Rio
Ash did
line
his
or whatever.
best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright
Yeah, those were the new
Ash
people, I think.
realized that to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
To be continued. Yeah, that's great analysis. Yeah, that was a really good analysis. Even if I didn't really grow up with Pokemon like that, or at all, really, or Yu-Gi-Oh. Really excited for where it goes. Maybe pretty curious for if Yugi is actually going to win, because they mentioned a lot of stats effect type stuff for Ash and like good stat stuff. I believe they gave him like time universal stuff, like lighting up the universe or controlling time and all that, and like 25% light speed stuff. I believe they'll probably just cap both of them at like light speed, relativistic, that sort of thing, and black box the higher speed stuff like they did with Dante versus Clive, but we'll see. I'm hoping Ash wins, just cause. I'll wait till Yugi in his interview to see more information. Okay.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient
But hey,
What
that's
was the
just
secret
a
to such
theory.
glorious civilization.
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punish
Yep.
dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz, they were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
So
Sadly,
funny.
The Shadow Games was
Like,
lost across time.
that inspired
in the
countless
basement of the Millennium
memes.
Puzzle. It said the one who solves
Like
the
a,
puzzle would pass
looks like
judgment
you
on
are
evil.
going
And in
to the
modern day,
Shadow
Yugi
Realm,
Muto
Jimbo.
reassembled it and
No, it's
wished
just
for
down
a
the
friend.
street, next to Chick-fil-A.
Turn that jam up. Yugi was a shy
Yeah.
kid that helped run
18,
his grandpa's game shop.
Little did he know that completing
likes
the puzzle would
Yami,
link his spirit
friends with
to an
Bobo
ancient pharaoh.
Bobo.
Always willing to lend Yugi a hand,
Huh.
and always on demon time while doing so.
G1 also mentioned he was friends with
Anime
Hellboy.
Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's griddle air hockey,
Didn't know he was friends with that weirdo.
or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your
Music
foe down
sounds
to
cool,
0
like
life
fits
points.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way
Biggest
he knows
hater
how,
ever.
playing a
Or at least an
children's
anime
card
besides
game.
Dio.
For his L, Kaiba was
Saw
given
that
a
funny
penalty game.
hood anime
Yami,
award
you're
ceremony
barrel.
thing.
With the
That
puzzle,
was
Yami
cool.
can punish you in some seriously messed up ways.
Puzzle abilities,
Illusions
probability
of being
manipulation,
set on
blah, blah,
fire,
blah.
swapping your soul, or the infamous mind crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings
Good
monsters
hacks and
to
stuff.
reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this.
Others have used
Yet
penalty
it's
games and will to
another
incapacitate
line of
victims, but
virtue
Yami doesn't
stopped
resort to them
by
unless he wins a game or catches
Despite
cheating.
Yami's retribution, Yugi
Oh, okay.
wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia,
So he
didn't
plays
know
fair.
himself either. But after a
Mostly.
run-in with enemy
I've heard he
Millennium
cheats
Rangers
a
at
lot.
Darkakura And some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and
I believe
their
she's
Joey, Yugi
his
and
counter
Yami were ready
to
for
what's her
anything.
face,
Because
Serena.
Yugi had a great
Yeah.
early deck. monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi... Oh, there they go.
Okay,
Oh,
Yugi's deck
so-
is so good. Why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
That's funny. I do not care. I do not care.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very
Oh,
clever
bunch of
strategist.
monsters.
His style works best
Effects,
at maximizing
normal
use of
ones,
so-called
blah, 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 blah.
terrible cards.
Yeah, cool
Effects
story,
continued,
Wiz, but
fusion,
what you gonna
Egyptian
do about
gods.
the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome.
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply.
Arcana
With a
Knight
1,000 strong
Joker.
meat Shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle
That
breeze.
just sounds like Joker.
Hey, didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of
Guess you
lightning,
warmed up to
and
saying
Shock
that
Silver
after Cole versus
Stone can
Alex.
destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Okay, maybe, what's Dialga? What kind of that? I don't know.
Dark Magician and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well,
Yeah.
we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey,
That's funny.
he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way.
That might be
Other than
dangerous.
The game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist
58% the speed of light.
out, and survive attacks from dual monsters. Even the most common
Okay,
dual
so he's about
monster
twice
can
as
cause
fast.
Tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only
Rivals
surpassed by
suck.
Yami's biggest hater.
I don't like
He
them.
wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician
Good
and
editing.
Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork.
Okay.
who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish.
So he
the
probably
puzzle
upscales
of who
Uni by
Yugi
now.
Really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever.
That's
Yugi
funny.
rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of, screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed.
Multiverse, so yeah, they'll probably have him be have him get
One more
stats.
thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had
Yeah, you can
grown
call
as a
him, yeah.
duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be
Jaden,
remembered
yeah,
as
he's
the greatest
cool.
duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Yeah, that's a good analysis. What on earth? I moved on again. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna win. Like, they gave him multiversal, upscaling universal attacks, faster lightspeed reactions, a bunch of hacks. I hope Ash can pull an upset, but he's not gonna. I hope the fight's cool. Oh well. Maybe they said something I missed about Ash. I don't know. Come on. I don't want to skip and overshoot. Come on. Oh, there's quite a bit left. So probably a long conclusion and a long analysis fight. Right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
Oh yeah, everybody wanted him to say that. That's cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
You okay, Pikachu? This 4-on-4 is tricky. Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack.
That's
I
great.
set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
That looks so cool. I gotta listen to that track later.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise, Dimension Space.
Yeesh. That's a good voice actor.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
Oh, brought them
You
all.
mean them all?
Catch them all. Ooh. There we go.
Charizard, I choose
Yeesh. Yeah, there's a Incineroar. And there's a Smash move. Deep pose? Well, that's on brand for him. And there's the goat. Barriers. Is that one smash move? Like his final smash? Oh. That's a great visual. Oh, that's so cool. Yeesh. Oh, there's Yami. That's a good visual too. Oh, that's so amazing animation. Is that Yami coming out, or? It's.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Oh, so it was Yami that whole time. Oh yeah, I forgot the voice deepening thing. And another stupid I have already seen you. Well, Yugi being the one ended, it seemed pretty cool.
I just need to believe. In the heart of the cards.
Yeah, that's cool. The magicians combining, yeah. Oh, all the gods or whatever they summoned.
Pokemon.
Araxi, goddess of light. This is it. Magicians, flash burning.
Yeah,
Araxi, Joser.
this is gonna be interesting.
Pikachu, let's finish this together.
Yeah, doesn't look good for you, man. Oh, they switch outfits, that's so cool.
You activated my trap card.
Of course.
Cylinder. With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your light points directly.
Oh well.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Fair enough. That's a good ending.
KO!
Okay.
Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick,
Yeah.
I need your tears. We can save
Red
him.
ball, y'all.
Do this, so let's
I don't
break it down
really
by
mind that
experience,
much.
Strategy and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus,
Yeah, fair.
Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience.
Fair.
But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokémon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokémon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with...
Gengar's original trainer claimed he causes misfortune, but this is false. Gengar's only method of cursing is his cursed body ability. A Tem can bend fate and even defeat an opponent with supernaturally bad luck. Fair enough.
Spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokémon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far...
It is unlikely Ash's Pokemon could overcome Yugi's attack, disabling, and redirection cards. Pokemon moves are affected by disable, and Team Rocket's Woe Buffet regularly reflects Ash's attacks. This includes Z-moves, which have been overpowered, such as by Guzma's Gold, whatever that is.
More than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, seal ghosts, cast illusions.
Ash could attempt to destroy Yugi's cards or dual deck, but Yugi has too many defenses for him to reliably do so. Yugi also requires neither to summon monsters.
And mess with mine. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even...
Ash struggled against all of them during Journeys, Garchomp, Powder. Even with generous scaling and favorable interpretations of Ultra Space, Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse is infinite and contains dimensionally transcendent spaces, surpassing Pokemon's cosmology. Okay, they bought into all the D stuff.
in the mid-tier scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost the
In Mystery Dungeon, a Gengar resurrected someone by pulling their soul out of the afterlife. Ash's Gengar has never displayed this ability. Yugi has ways of stopping resurrection, including banishment and soul destruction. This would also stop Ash from resurrecting with the Rainbow Wing.
Mario, no more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, you know, bend.
An alternate world version of Ash appears in Pokemon Masters EX. Including such scaling wouldn't surpass Yugi's best feats and would suggest Yugi should get Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link scaling, which expands his options even more.
Fate to draw whatever card he wants, and we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed
Fair
the
enough.
right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz.
Wonder what's
Might not
next.
think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Cool. Thanks for watching. More fights are coming, so we'll be back with you more.
Death Battle will be back in 2026. But right now, you can check out our brand new channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing...
Wait, what was that? Let me go super slow on that. I don't think... What is that logo? Okay, that's definitely something. So is that. Something in light and shadow. That's probably something like smoke. Wait. I think that was Bakugo. Like, when he explodes himself in the anime. Well, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. That's space. Purple stuff, I don't know. Okay, what on earth is that? I don't freaking know. Is that a sword? I don't know. Okay, well, that was a really good fight. Probably gonna blow up my phone with storage issues whenever I try to upload it, so. Yeah, really good fight, really good episode, really fitting finale. Yeah, and this is coming from a guy who hasn't grown up watching either, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find out what those other things were, like the stay tuned for Death Battle and all that. But yeah, really good episode. I'll see you when I see you, I suppose, which probably won't be for a while. I am gonna make some trailers for blogs and stuff, but including a very long-awaited continuation to a blog I had announced previously. But until then, thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you when I see you. God bless. Goodbye.